Hi everyone, this is Meenakshi Ramesh from tapyourwaytohealing.com. Today is day 11 in the EFT tapping videos for weight release series. Today's topic is healing the inflammation in the body. I chose this topic specifically having in mind about people who have some health related problems, health issues, physical issues, which maybe, in other words, inflammation, which is contributing to their weight. And because of the inflammation in the body, they are not able to lose their weight. So that's why I chose this topic. In other words, this video will be focusing on giving ourselves permission to heal at all levels. This video will be focusing on all the emotional components that may or may not be contributing to the inflammatory markers in our body, and just do some general tapping. I picked some questions from the Healing Questions Guidebook by Wendy Jensen. I have mentioned this author in many of my other videos. I love her book. If you are dealing with some physical issues, apart from taking some medical help and treatment, it's a great idea to look into this book and do some journaling, answer the questions given by the author, do some journaling and brainstorming, and reading those affirmations or tapping using those affirmations can be very helpful. It can open you up to different insights. It can give you different insights and different possibilities that you can explore for the problem that you're dealing with currently. All right. So let me read the questions first under the book under the topic inflammation, and then I will do some tapping. So under inflammation, the first question is, what thoughts am I allowing to enrage me? That's the first question. The next question is, what will it take to bring more harmony and flow into my present situation? The third question is, what will it take to become more gentle and forgiving of my past mistakes? This is something very, very true in terms of weight release, because when we are not able to release the weight, we begin to think that something is wrong with us. Oh, I did a mistake. I'm not able to control my eating. I'm not able to control myself. So we get into this judgment and go into this whirlpool of thoughts, and we feel that it's all our mistake. So I felt this question is totally resonating with weight release. And the last question is, what will it take to remain still, firm, and hopeful, even though all around me appears to be so threatening? And the affirmations, I choose to soften my view and ease my grip on the present reality. Again, this is very true in terms of weight release, because when we feel that we are obese and overweight and heavy, we feel so stuck. We feel very alone. We feel all alone, and this affirmation is so appropriate for us to anchor ourselves in the here and now. I choose to soften my view and ease my grip on the present reality. And the next affirmation is, I trust that life will begin to flow as I remain centered and present. So let's start and do some tapping. Go to the side of your hand. Even though I am unable to let go of this weight, all these extra pounds from my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though the underlying inflammation in my body is holding on to all the weight, I choose to acknowledge this inflammation and all the pain and suffering that come along with this inflammation. Even though having this inflammation may be contributing to the extra weight in my body, I'm open to the possibility of addressing this inflammation at a cellular level and giving myself permission to completely heal at all levels. All this inflammation in my body contributing to this extra weight. All this inflammation that makes me feel very heavy and painful. All the pain and suffering that my body and mind is experiencing right now because of the inflammation. I wonder if it is really possible for me to heal this inflammation. I wonder if my body has the ability to heal by itself. I wonder where to start and how to go about healing myself with all this inflammation. I choose to tune into the thoughts that are allowing me to enrage. And I give myself permission to safely feel these thoughts and emotions and allow them to pass through me. I recognize that these thoughts that enrage me have a firm grip on me, just like this inflammation, which is having a very firm grip on me and my body weight. What if I can begin to learn to allow these thoughts that enrage me to move through me? I give myself permission to bring more harmony and flow into my present life by tapping on any debilitating emotions, anger and resentment on a regular basis. The more I tap and acknowledging these enraging thoughts, it is going to be easier for me to distance myself from these enraging thoughts and emotions. What if I can begin to learn to become more gentle and forgiving of my past mistakes? What if I can begin to acknowledge and accept myself with all the weight and this inflammation? And what if, no matter what has happened in the past, and I have been blaming myself of my past mistakes, I can begin to create a new reality starting right now. What if I can begin to remain still, firm, and hopeful, even though all around me appears to be so threatening. Every time I feel threatened, I can choose to tap and interrupt these thought patterns, or I can take a few calming breaths and return to center. I choose to soften my view and ease my grip on the present reality. I trust that life will begin to flow as I remain centered and present. What if, as I choose to soften my view and ease my grip on the present reality, I will be able to release this inflammation from every cell of my body, which in turn can help me release this weight. And what if, as I begin to trust that life will begin to flow and remain centered and present, I open myself to infinite possibilities, opportunities, and miracles of health, healing, and releasing this weight. Stop tapping, take a breath. So I was just tapping with just one hand because I was looking at the computer. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have inflammation, and even if you do not have a weight issue, this video can be helpful for that as well. So that's all in today's video. I will see you all again tomorrow with another video. Bye.